The drama, and like God, grew out of the desire to have people realize in the activities and cares for daily life. God understands man's situation. Furthermore, that he that demonstrated and revealed his understanding and sympathy by sending his son, Jesus, into the world. Characters include a girl about to enter college, a mother very active in civic and social groups, a boy very conscious of the group, a lonely girl recently dumped by her boyfriend and forgotten by her friends, a young man proud of himself and his achievements, a girl who thinks of her parents and don't understand her, a man who recently lost his only son, a magistrate. He is not God, but must appear before him for all a type of yearly review. We present and let God.
Maybe we should just go. Do we have to wait?
Can't do that.
Ridiculous.
It's about time you arrived.
Finally.
Always
Jeez.
late. We get started already?
You with the book. Come here. You'll be entering college soon. Why are you going?
Because I want to.
Is that the only reason?
Well, that's what they expect of me. Everybody's supposed to go to college. It's the only way to get ahead in life.
So how do you think you'll do?
Well, I think I'll do all right. I got a pretty good score on my SAT, and my grades have been improving this year.
That's right. Did you work for them?
Yes? Well, mostly anyway. School's tough. There's a lot of competition, and I have to stay on top.
Well, the records show that you cheated on some tests.
Everybody does it. Besides, I had to. They expect me to succeed. It's the only thing that's going to keep them satisfied. Don't you understand? Don't you see? How else am I supposed to succeed? I have to stay on top.
You may sit down. Next. You've been busy?
Oh yes, there's been so much going on. I've barely had time to breathe. The LWML conference was just this past week, and tomorrow I have this bake sale to help raise money for the youth group. And yesterday was the school board meeting where we proposed a new budget.
How's your family?
Oh, they're just great. Ricky has a cold, but the rest are fine. Shoot, Andy has his musical recital tomorrow. I completely forgot, but I know he'll understand. My kids don't mind when I have to miss their activities.
And who takes care of them when you're gone?
Oh, they take care of themselves. I leave frozen dinners to be fixed in the microwave, and there's always snacks and cookies in the cupboard. We even just got them a new game system.
So does that take your place?
What? Of course not. Nothing could take the place of their mother. You know that. It's just there's a lot going on. I have other things to do, and charity's important.
Does your family?
What do you mean? Of course, I spend time with them, and I'm always with them on their birthdays. Are you accusing me of not taking good enough care of my family?
I'm not accusing you.
Good. If only you knew how important my activities are to me, you wouldn't say anything at all.
I almost didn't make it.
You're just in time.
Yeah. I was almost late, but the gang pulled me through.
From the records, it looks like you almost got pulled under.
You mean stealing that GPS? I had to. The guy was dumb to leave his car unlocked anyways.
You had to?
Yeah. I said it'd be easy to steal, and then the guys dared me. I couldn't let them think I was chicken.
So is that what happened in the store?
Nah. I took a watch so I could show them I could have some fun. Everything was going great until the cops showed up.
The guys seem pretty important to you, huh?
Yeah. Don't you know what it's like not to have friends? You have to be accepted by the guys. If you don't have any friends, you don't have anything at all.
Do you always do everything they tell you?
Pretty much.
Even if it's wrong?
No, of course not. I do what I want when I want to. You aren't trying to mess with my head, are you? I'm no wuss.
Nope. You may sit down. Next. You look like you've lost your last friend.
So,
It's been rough lately, hasn't it?
well, being dumped by your boyfriend isn't exactly a walk in the park. That jerk. He said he loved me. He said he'd never leave me, and then now he's running around with that other girl. If only she knew what he was really like. Serves her right.
And where are Emily and Katie?
Yeah, fine friends they turned out to be. Apparently I'm not good enough for them. They liked me as long as everything was going good and fine, but where were they when I needed them? Gone. So I showed them. I wasn't going to be around when they needed me.
You're angry.
Well, yeah, don't I have a right to be? Just how would you feel?
You're lonely and depressed too.
What do you think? Times are tough. And besides, when I'm high, it helps me forget about my problems.
You find it necessary to escape. Is that the only way?
But yeah. I mean, it sure beats hanging around here. Besides, it's my thing.
So, you're still here. You haven't changed. I decided to stop by.
You haven't changed a great deal either. Still the same. And you did make your annual visit to church this year.
Well, yeah, it's boring, and my parents still go. Nothing personal, but I don't need it. And there are a bunch of hypocrites.
Just alright, huh?
Yeah, just alright.
I thought you wanted more out of life.
What more can I want? They look. What more do I want? I have no responsibilities. I'm my own master. No strings tie me down. Life is going just great. People look up to me. They will give anything to be in my position.
Well, you seem pleased with yourself. Does your world always run this smoothly?
Well, I'm satisfied.
Were you satisfied when you got into the argument with your friends? You knew you were wrong, but you just didn't admit it, and you kept on.
I was right. They were trying to make me look like the fool.
Well, you'll look like a bigger fool if the company finds out about the $500 you added to your expense account.
Listen, my life is going great, but before you started digging things up, and it's my life. I'm living how I want to, and you can't change that, so stay out of my business.
You're right. I'm not going to be able to change that. But if anything should go wrong, I hope you're ready to assume the responsibility of this world.
Shut your mouth. Things are going just fine.
I'll show them.
Show whom?
My parents. They just don't understand anything. I wish you had parents, and then you'd understand how it is too.
What is it like?
Well, they're always making me do stuff, and they're always asking me questions. They're so nosy. They want to know where I'm going, when I'm going, who I'm going to be with, everything. They don't trust me, and they don't understand.
What is it like?
What do you mean? They don't understand. It's so awful.
Do you understand them?
What kind of question is that? Of course they do. Parents are all the same. They've forgotten what it's like to be young, and they don't understand.
What about your brothers and sisters? Do your parents understand them?
Who knows and who cares? They're so annoying, and besides, things are different for them.
You fight with them sometimes.
Yeah, they're pests. Come on, you know what pests they are. They get into everything, and Kathy's always telling everybody my secrets.
And so, what are you going to do?
I don't know, but I'm sure that they're gonna be sorry. I'm gonna get even. I have a right to get even. Anybody who's been through what I have would understand that.
Okay. Well, perhaps you do have a right. You may sit down. Next.
Hey, guys, that's
Hey.
you. Come on. Your turn.
Oh, wow.
Hurry up. Hurry. Other things to do. No. Oh.
I don't know why you want to see me. Can't people just leave me alone? Can't they tell that I want to be left alone?
Alone with your bottle?
So what of it? It helps me forget. Besides, no one else is involved.
Well, you came really close to involving 3 cars and 7 people. Seems that in your efforts to forget, you seem to forget your family too.
Look, I do what I please. These other people that came up to you, they do what they please too. So why can't I do what I please?
Do you think he would remember you in this way?
Look, it's bad enough that he's run down by some maniac driver on his birthday without people like you harping on it all the time. He was completely helpless, riding his new bicycle down the sidewalk. It's just not fair. There's no justice. He had so much ahead of him. He was my only son.
Well, I'm sorry. You can't change anything now.
Are you making it sound like it was his fault?
Yeah, you ask us all these questions, and you act like you're so smart just because you know what happens, but you don't even care about us.
Yeah.
That's right.
Come on.
Just who do you think you are anyway? I think we have a right to know who you are. You know all about us, and you accuse us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't accused you of anything.
If you're not accusing us, then what are you doing?
Well, you could say that I'm a mirror. And I've been showing you yourselves.
It's not fair. You don't understand. It's not our fault that these things happen. We can't help it.
We didn't create these situations.
You're not even listening to us. You! Hey, come back here! For the sake of God, listen to us!
Yeah, that's whose fault it is. He's the one that doesn't understand. Like, can I come down here and listen to us?
Yeah, but God knows what it's like to have hypocrites in the church.
Yeah, let him feel the pressure from everyone wanting to succeed. Let him feel society's pressure.
Yeah.
Let somebody dare God. Let him know what it's like to have all of his friends reject him.
That's right.
Right, like God knows what it's like to live in a house where no one understands him.
Yeah, and let him know what it's like to be lonely and unwanted.
Yeah, but God was his only son.
For God so loved the world so much, he gave his only one and only Son, so that believes in him would not perish, but would have everlasting life. Beautiful Savior, King of creation, Son of God, and Son of man. Truly I'd love thee, truly I'd serve thee.